After a rigorous and competitive regular season, we are ready for the American Conference Championship game. One team walks out of here with a trophy. Welcome to Rice Stadium in Houston, home field of the Rice Owls. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on the runner-up in last year's national championship, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now it's second down here. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wide out, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Ball handed off. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab behind the line, it's Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The Roadrunners will look to convert here on 4th down. needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. And the Roadrunners offense is on the move now.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. It's a quarterback keeper. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they hand it off to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
QB keeper all the way. And the Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field.
He's tackled at the 24-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. He hands it to the back. Tackle made after just a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Can they keep this 11-play drive going? It's 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UTSA.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score UTSA 7, Rice 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And now the handoff. Fights through a tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver. So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here's the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense wraps him up after a... gain brings up 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were. They were able to make the tackle short of the line.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
What a conversion here by this offense. You know, the ball is thrown short of the 1st down marker. Shows you the trust this quarterback has in this receiver. Makes the catch, and then a great effort there to pick up the yards after the catch for the 1st down.
The Roadrunners with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Roadrunners. A great catch and run for 6. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
UTSA.
He decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And he'll set up to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a receiver wide open. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Rice.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Catch made on the left side. Jukes to get past a man. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
One play, and they're already past the 40, first and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Short pass finds the tight end. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. Can he get there on the ground? Breaks loose at the 40. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Roadrunners pick up enough to get a first down there. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Jones. Here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Rice offense is out there again. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. pass complete on a crosser. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on the screen. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here,
the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Punt over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Roadrunners lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Breaks free. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
So here comes second down now. Every play in touchdown, UTSA. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. No huddle here for the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Owls.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Pulls it in. It's Smith. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Smith. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. The Roadrunners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The back's got it. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Automatic on the PAT. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's another deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. On first down, it's play action. He's looking deep again. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Making people miss. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Grab down the middle. It's Jones. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, UTSA.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
UTSA 35.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
The Roadrunners offense is back out there now. We get the second half started with the running play. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run it here. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
At the 37-yard line. It's third down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield. Oh, he makes the catch. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. That's how you finish a play. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Rice offense on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Touchdown, Rice. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
42. Rice, 21.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback keeps the football. Finds room at the 30. Picks it up himself and still going. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
I can't believe the defense kept him out of the end zone. Once this quarterback gets out in the open field, he's basically like a running back. He has that kind of skill set. I thought he was going to take it to the house.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. And the Roadrunners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Really good decision here by the quarterback. He ran through his primary target, wasn't there, threw it away to prevent the sack and keep them in field goal range. Smart play.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Game moves into the 35. First down again.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
QB keeps it himself.
No gain on the play. Good enough for a first down.
And the Roadrunners line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And UTSA has the lead here, Kurt. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback still with the football. Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. The Roadrunners looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, UTSA.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Rice offense is out there again. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's looking deep here. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. The offense going with the hurry up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Ball down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, out.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's sacked, but a penalty flag is down. This will be very costly for the defense if it's against them. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Grinding away on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's got the 1st and still going. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Finding space at the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Roadrunners. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Rice, 27.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got a deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rice. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And the Roadrunners are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They test the middle, but get stuck. That run goes nowhere. Getting set. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made, a lot of space now. He's in the clear, inside the 20. And he goes out of bounds after a big gain. Could have used more of that earlier in this football game. So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here first and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. From the shotgun, drops back. Snags a quick throw. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Owls.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.
Welcome to the Palouse, Pullman Washington Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Colorado State Rams, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. From the shotgun, the inside give. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up the...
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Jackson.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. And the Rams look to keep this drive humming. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
It's a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. So Washington State's offense will take the field for the first time. They're led by a sensational signal caller. And Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after him.
I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're in a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient, fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Washington State going back to work on first down. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Still looking on the move. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback goes. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to pass. It's Curry. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The run from the shotgun. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. They've got a first down here to open the period. Rides the back on the option to give. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass, it's Curry. Under fire. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Smith.
I know everyone's yelling like you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
Pocket breaking down. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Rams will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. He's going for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Back to pass, it's Curry. Get it out on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. Takes it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle, it's Porter. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Cougars. He got a step and just dusted the field. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And the receiver making...
First play of the drive comes from the 22. They try to pop a run on the draw. He breaks a tackle. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. And the Rams want to move quickly. To the air, it's Curry. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Rams have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is on its way. Here's the return. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Freeman.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Line getting set on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Washington State sends out the punt unit. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. To the air, it's Curry. Fires to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off.
Hey, sometimes your quarterback's getting flustered and running all over the place. The reason your offense isn't successful, not that time. Had plenty of time to throw. Now let's see if we can get some execution out of him moving forward.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Rams are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously the defense, the big reason for that, but if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman.
The Rams will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Voorhees. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Finds a little space. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Washington State has it all working right now. Rides the back and leaves it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Finds his man. It's Freeman. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And the right rotation on that one to get a little help from the crossbar and get it through. And now the lead is even bigger.
I don't know how much longer they could have gone trying that field goal. 50-plus, that's tough. The kicker will take it. He gave.
And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to find a way to reward them and help them out a little bit, David.
And I guess that's the upside for this offense. Their defense has been so good, but man, oh man, they've got to find something, Jesse, that they can hang their hat on, something they can do to move the football.
It just feels like at this point, they kick one more field goal and miss this ball game because of how well their defense is playing. So I think offensively, just don't do anything stupid and give the game away.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Gives it on the option. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Makes the grab, it's Porter. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Wazoo headed to the line with another 1st down. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Cougar! Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Tries to get it on the ground. Looks as if that'll be enough to give Washington State a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? The give to the tailback. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch.
Oh, he's got some space. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. On first and goal, let's see if Washington State can get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. See if they can get it done on second and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. This is a money play on third and goal. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Touchdown, Washington State! And the punishment has been extended. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And you knew it was over already, but how an exclamation point to go with it. Another score for the They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive, and they finished. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Washington State Cougars offense will take the field first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third. Unloads it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Washington State will have to boot it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. So Fresno State's offense has the ball for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Fresno State will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. At the 20, he's got space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Cougars just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really...
Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Nice play. This running back showing you why he truly is a 3-down back. He's not just dangerous running the football between the tackles or blocking, but he can also catch the ball. When you get this guy the football in space in the perimeter of the field, he's got the wiggle and he's got the power to break tackles from the secondary. That's why this guy has an opportunity to play at the next level.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. With the catch, it's Emerson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Skips away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Washington State ready to go with another 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wazoo! Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Porter. At the 40, there he goes. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Washington State will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Porter. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run this one off right tackle. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Parker. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Ellison. Still running at the 40. Flying out to the left. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll have... They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Cougars! Stealing a score on special teams. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Power football with the run. Touchdown, Washington State. And so after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about...
And he is snow. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going downfield for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that...
Okay, ready? Come on, set.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the...
He'll start this drive going to the air. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Got it behind the line. It's Freeman. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Washington State has it all working right now. He wants to throw it again. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
The Cougars come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. It's complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We've reached the 2 clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Searching for the fourth down conversion. Washington State comes to the line. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. On first and goal, let's see if Washington State can get it in. And we have breaking news. They score. They'll move the wide receiver to the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Washington State going back to work on first down. Breaks the tackle. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Unloads to the right. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Caught near the sticks. It's Porter. And that will be in the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Welcome to the Palouse, Pullman Washington Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cougars offense will go to work first. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain.
There he goes! And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the ground, he's got it again. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Here's the pressure. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Here's the handoff. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
you definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Looking for a crease. It's Parker. Still on his feet at the 45. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ellison. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wazoo! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Cougars. And they take it in for 6. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking to throw on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Ellison. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the first quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the second. We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Freeman. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Washington State will come to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to swing it on second down. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be third down.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. That thing. And here comes the punt team.
On to kick it away.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Washington State ready to go with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Cougar! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They've extended the lead and taken. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Throws to the tight end. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. Here's a heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down. Gets the first himself. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Lowers those pads. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Washington State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. From the gun, running back on the move. Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Aware of the clock. Makes the grab. It's Ellison. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking downfield on first down. He unleashes a long one. Snags it up the 30 and still running. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Washington State. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Finds his man, it's Porter. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Here comes the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? New set of downs after the completion. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on! We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The Cougars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And this one is perfect. And They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through the tackle. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. And the Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Aztecs line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So Washington State's offense will get the ball for the first time. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Oh, it's picked off. 30, past the 20. Touchdown Aztecs. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught close to the marker. It's Ellison. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Oh, he wants it all. Touchdown, Wazoo! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Got a man. It's McClure fighting off the defender. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Aztecs want to crank the tempo.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Dances away to buy time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Louisiana Tech is on top, but it's not like Terry Bradshaw is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by a field goal over South Alabama.
He'll keep it himself.
We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks, but, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Buys a little time. Makes the catch. It's Freeman. Breaks into the open. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Washington State going back to work on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Aztecs will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got his man to the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Gain of 20.
It's a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
A big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just for
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougars! The punt team makes its way onto the field. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Now they'll run the draw. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. The Cougars line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run the sneak for it.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires left. A strike downfield. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Washington State! Grab the short pass to put... Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Ellison. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Keeps looking downfield. Rolling right and going deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thomas. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Fights off a defender.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
Caught near the sticks. It's Freeman. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Washington State has it all working right now. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Shoots it to the left. Got a wide open receiver. Touchdown, Washington State. And the stomping. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He gets a block. Touchdown, Wazoo! Special teams proving to be special. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammer. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Dances away. Got a first down. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Just inside the 30 at the 29. It's 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Under fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Freeman. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and look for room. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Going right to work up top. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Ellison. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Goes to the option. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Cougars are facing 3rd and inches. Gives it on the option. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. And now, after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. It's good. He could have hit a string right there. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and